Abu Bakr builds mosque. Then a thought occurred to Abu Bakr to build a mosque in front of his house, and there he used to pray and recite the Quran. The women and children of the pagans began to gather around him in great number. They used to wonder at him and look at him. Abu Bakr was a man who used to weep too much, and he could not help weeping or reciting the Quran. That situation scared the nobles of the pagans of Quraysh, so they sent for Ibn ad-Daghina. When he came to them, they said, "We accepted your protection of Abu Bakr on condition that he should worship his Lord in his house, but he has violated the conditions and he has built a mosque in front of his house where he prays and recites the Quran publicly. We are not afraid that he may affect our women and children unfavorably. So, prevent him from that. If he likes to confine the worship of his Lord to his house, he may do so, but if he insists on doing that openly, ask him to release you from your obligation to protect him, for we dislike to break our pact with you, but we deny Abu Bakr the right to announce his act publicly." Ibn ad-Daghina went to Abu Bakr and said, "O Abu Bakr, you know well what contract I have made on your behalf. Now, you are either to abide by it, or else release me from my obligation of protecting you, because I do not want the Arabs hear that my people have dishonored a contract I have made on behalf of another man." Abu Bakr replied, "I release you from your pact to protect me and am pleased with the protection from Allah." Aisha's narrations continues, "At that time the Prophet was in Mecca, and he said to the Muslims, 'In a dream I have been shown your migration place, a land of date palm trees, between two mountains, the two stony tracks.' So, some people migrated to Medina, and most of those people who had previously migrated to the land of Ethiopia, returned to Medina. Abu Bakr also prepared to leave for Medina, but Allah's messenger said to him, 'Wait for a while, because I hope that I will be allowed to migrate also.' Abu Bakr replied, 'Do you indeed expect this? Let my father be sacrificed for you.' The Prophet said, 'Yes.' So Abu Bakr did not migrate for the sake of Allah's messenger in order to accompany him. He fed 2 she-camels he possessed with the leaves of a samur tree that fell on being struck by a stick for 4 months. One day, while we were sitting in Abu Bakr's house at noon, someone said to Abu Bakr, 'This is Allah's messenger with his head covered coming at a time at which he never used to visit us before.' Abu Bakr said, 'May my parents be sacrificed for him. By Allah he has not come at this hour except for a great necessity.' So Allah's messenger came and asked permission to enter, and he was allowed to enter. When he entered, he said to Abu Bakr, 'Tell everyone who is present with you to go away.' Abu Bakr replied, 'There are none but your family. May my father be sacrificed for you, O Allah's messenger.' The Prophet said, 'I have been given permission to migrate.' Abu Bakr said, 'Shall I accompany you? May my father be sacrificed for you, O Allah's messenger.' Allah's messenger said, 'Yes.' Abu Bakr said, 'O Allah's messenger, may my father be sacrificed for you, take one of these 2 she-camels of mine.' Allah's messenger replied, 'I will accept it with payment.' So we prepared the baggage quickly and put some journey food in a leather bag for them. Asma, Abu Bakr's daughter, cut a piece from her waist belt and tied the mouth of the leather bag with it, and for that reason she was named Nitakan, the owner of 2 belts. Then Allah's messenger and Abu Bakr reached a cave on the mountain of Thor and stayed there for 3 nights. Abdullah ibn Abi Bakr, who was an intelligent and sagacious youth, used to stay with them overnight. He used to leave them before daybreak so that in the morning he would be with Quraysh as if he had spent the night in Mecca. He would keep in mind any plot made against them, and when it became dark he would go and inform them of it. Amir ibn Fuhaira, the freed slave of Abu Bakr, used to bring the milch sheep of his master, Abu Bakr, to them a little while after nightfall in order to rest the sheep there. So they always had fresh milk at night, the milk of their sheep, and the milk which they warmed by throwing heated stones in it. Amir ibn Fuhaira would then call the herd away when it was still dark, before daybreak. He did the same in each of those 3 nights. Allah's messenger and Abu Bakr had hired a man from the tribe of Bani Adal from the family of Bani Abd ibn Adi as an expert guide, and he was in alliance with the family of Alas ibn Wa'il as-Sami, and he was in the religion of the infidels of Quraysh. The Prophet and Abu Bakr trusted him and gave him their 2 she-camels and took his promise to bring their 2 she-camels to the cave of the mountain of Thor in the morning after 3 nights later. And when they set out, Amir ibn Fuhaira and the guide went along with them, and the guide led them along the seashore. Sahih al-Bukhari. The nephew of Surayqa ibn Jusham said that his father informed him that he heard Surayqa ibn Jusham saying, "The messengers of the pagans of Quraysh came to us declaring that they had a sign for the persons who would kill or arrest Allah's messenger and Abu Bakr, a reward equal to their blood money. While I was sitting in one of the gatherings of my tribe, Bani Mudlai, a man from them came to us and stood up while we were sitting and said, 'O Surayqa, no, I have just seen some people far away on the seashore, and I think they are Muhammad and his companions.' I, too, realized that it must have been they. But I said, 'No, it is not they. But you have seen so and so and so and so, whom we saw set out. I stayed in the gathering for a while and then got up and left for my home, and ordered my slave girl to get my horse, which was behind a hillock, and keep it ready for me. Then I took my spear and left by the back door of my house, dragging the lower end of the spear on the ground and keeping it low. Then I reached my horse, mounted it and made it gallop. When I approached them, Muhammad and Abu Bakr, my horse stumbled and I fell down from it. Then I stood up, got hold of my quiver and took out the divining arrows and drew lots as to whether I should harm them or not, and the lot which I disliked came out. But I remounted my horse and let it gallop, giving no importance to the divining arrows. When I heard the recitation of the Quran by Allah's Messenger, who did not look hither and thither while Abu Bakr was doing it often, suddenly the forelegs of my horse sank into the ground up to the knees, and I fell down from it. Then I rebuked it, and it got up but could hardly take out its forelegs from the ground, and when it stood up straight again, its forelegs caused dust to rise up in the sky like smoke. Then again I drew lots with the divining arrows, and the lot which I disliked came out. So I called upon them to feel secure. They stopped, and I remounted my horse and went to them. When I saw how I had been hampered from harming them, it came to my mind that the cause of Allah's Messenger, Islam, would become victorious. So I said to them, "Your people have assigned a reward equal to blood money for your head." Then I told them all the plans the people of Mecca had made concerning them. Then I offered them some journey food and goods, but they refused to take anything and did not ask for anything. But the Prophet said, "Do not tell others about us." Then I requested him to write for me a statement of security and peace. He ordered Amir ibn Fuhaira, who wrote it for me on a parchment. And then Allah's Messenger proceeded on his way. Sahih al-Bukhari.